That's good.
Disciplinary. Yeah, no, Jack's learned his lesson.
Yeah, Rob, top coach, he's been with us for a while.
With us now ahead of the big FA Youth Cup tie at Bramall Lane against Sheffield United is defender Jack Madelin and under-18s manager Rob Tuvey. Rob, how have preparations been going?
Yeah, no, really good. Obviously, a bit of a long wait for this one. Something that we've been looking forward to for a long time. We've had the league programme and League Cup programme to sort of keep us going and that. So we're on a really good run at the moment. So yeah, it's just about building momentum going into this game, really.
2 impressive victories so far over Lake Norient and Hanworth Villa. Areas perhaps we can tighten up on those still? Yeah,
no, two really good tests for us. 2 different sort of nights. We was really happy with the Hanworth game. I thought our attitude going into that game was absolutely superb. We've worked on a couple of bits where we looked at and was like, we need to be better. Set pieces is a key area where we've gone through today. It's a key area of our game that we really need to improve on, especially on big nights. So yeah, hopefully all prepared and the boys know the game plan.
And you've done your research on Sheffield United. Yourself and Robbo have been away to have a look at them?
Yeah, we went up to Birmingham to watch them. Probably watched a few games on video as well. So we know a lot about them. I'm sure they know a lot about us as well. But we focus on us a lot. So our preparation is very much centred around how we will hurt them rather than try to stop them. So yeah, the boys know the game plan and hopefully they'll see that through.
With us as well, of course, is Jack Madelin. Jack, the last time we were in here was just after you'd signed your first professional contract. What's the mindset now going back down to 18s level for this big tie for yourself?
Just the same as always, just to play as well as I can and try and help the team as much as possible. We're a strong team and a strong squad, so we're all looking forward to the game.
Having been around the first team environment now, do you kind of feel that little bit of extra responsibility, or do you feel there's others, of course, who've been in there as well now?
Yeah, a few of the boys have been up now. You see behind us, Hussein and Zach were both involved on Saturday, and a couple of boys been out on loan as well. Dav and Zach been gaining experience in men's football, so as a squad we feel we're ready for this game and ready for the challenge.
Bramall Lane, very historic ground. Is it about a case of play the game, not the occasion?
Yeah, 100%. That's been what we've said all the way through, really. This competition's different because fans come along and obviously fans are coming along to Bramall Lane, something that we appreciate massively. So we'll look to use their support and translate it into our performance hopefully and get across the line. Yeah, it's massive for us boys. Obviously, we appreciate their support massively, and we want to show them that we're players who want to play for this club and want to excite them when they get there. So hopefully they'll enjoy the game. And on behalf of me, Rob, and the entire squad, we just wanted to thank every single fan that's taken time out of their evening. Travelling up, getting the train, maybe even staying overnight. We appreciate that massively, and hopefully we can repay them with a win.
We've touched upon the fact that you've been around the first team environment. How have you found that experience?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, I know I've got a long way to go. Still working with Rob and stuff, doing extras, training and trying to improve my game just to try and get further into the first team squad.
Have they been encouraging you around the training ground? Have they been taking an interest in the first team in this time?
Yeah, definitely. All the first team staff are interested. I think Gaffer might even be travelling up with Robbo to watch it, which will be good for us boys. Show them how much we're eager to perform and play for this club.
Only two or three missing. So we've got Luke Jenkins, who's out long term at the moment, but is really doing well in his recoveries. We've got, unfortunately, Julian will miss out as well, which is a shame for him. He was superb against Hanworth and a real threat. And yeah, so a couple of other boys who were a little bit doubtful in that, but we're hoping that they'll be okay. They trained today, so we're hoping they'll be fine for the tie.
And in terms of getting up there for the game, you're going up there on the day. You're not staying over for this one.
Yeah, no. We've decided as an academy that we're gonna travel up on the day. Yeah, sometimes if we do the night ones, if it's really long, but we feel that there's too much waiting around during the day, we go up there. They've got real togetherness, this squad, so it's something that getting on a coach together and that. They get on really well together.
You touched upon that in terms of an age group. There was a great picture that the academy put up the other week in terms of how long a lot of these players have been together. How important is that?
No, it's it's vital. We've got a few under 16s coming with us, and they train today, and just to watch them in and around the boys and that. I think from 15, 16, 17, 18s, we're really tight knit. We travel together on a Saturday, and that's really, really key for us. I think that what we want to try and build is that togetherness as a club, and I think with the first team now all the way through to the academy, it's really key. Nick Dawes and Robbo have been down watching the youngsters and that. The boys were obviously in yesterday doing the Christmas party stuff, and I think that's really good. It brings the whole club together, and these boys understand what it means to play for the club, and I think they're now role models for boys at the younger age groups as well.
Fulham will await the winners in the next round, but how important is it that for both of you the focus is very much on a difficult tie here against Sheffield United?
Yeah, we focus all season. All season we've just said one game at a time, and that's our motto, and that will be the same after this. Whatever the result goes, we'll be focusing on Stevenage on Saturday, very much as we focused on Gillingham on Saturday before.
Jack, the focus for yourself very much though at the moment on Sheffield United, not Fulham.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about Fulham really. Big game for us on Tuesday, and since we got through the game on Saturday, our attention's focused on Tuesday now, just one game at a time.